everyone! I totally did forget to hit the go live button, so I've been sitting here waiting for like the start student screen to play a bit while not realizing that I hadn't hit a button. There we go. And OBS, please. There we go. Hey everyone, welcome back to Blueprints. It's been a minute, but here we are. So, last time, we found the basement key. Turns out it's in the antechamber. But we couldn't bring it back to our foundation, unfortunately. Because we did not have enough steps by the time we got there. Through just a lot of luck and bad chance. Various things. We also got a fortune, we got a lot of stuff. So we also learned we learned a heck of a lot last time. So we know we need to get to the antechamber and back. Let's grab our allowance and let's see what we have for offer on the outside rooms, because we kind of need to know what we're working with. Shelter would be really nice in order to like figure out in order to avoid red rooms. You know what? Let's go for shrine and just offer the money we have, like offer allowance to get the benefit. Oh, so 4 is just high roller. Okay. Well, high roller is nice, so we'll go with that. Cool. So, there's a lot of stuff we need to do, but namely, I think the goal of today is to get to the antechamber and back. We also got the Blackbird Grotto, but I don't know how that works, because we don't have the password for it. Okay. We need to get to the antechamber. So, my thing is, there's 2 ways to get there that we know of. I'm gonna just guess bedroom there for steps. And a keycard. That's so useful. If we get security, we can turn up security. We can turn up keycard doors. Okay, yeah, that's a very good way to start things. I also would like to get into that vault, well, like box, but that's good. Let's do the billiards room puzzle. Okay, let's see. I think I remember them, but I'll flip to the right page for it. I always get disoriented when we don't go into the billiards room from that door. Okay. Add. So 12 minus 7 is 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 15 times 3, so 20 minus 15 is 5, times 3 is 15, divided by 15 is 1. 19 minus 11 is 8, times 3, 8 times 2 is 16, 24? 24 divided by 12 is 2. This is the most, like, ooh, a silver key. That's very, very nice. I'd like to put the utility room there. And actually, I should do this. Alright. We'll turn the gymnasium off. And the garage on. Actually, no, we want keycards on. Because we have a keycard until we can get to security. Don't know what the vac indicator thing does, but yeah. Turning gymnasium off so it's not a threat is important. So, we may have screwed ourselves by dead-ending ourselves so much, but I think we'll be fine. It's gem, which is good because we really need that. Okay, I'm gonna go and turn the dark room back on. I'm just gonna make that call right away. We have the steps for now. It might not be wise, but I think that's the smart play, is to turn the dark room on so that we just, because also, oh, having it like this means that we don't need to worry about it ever. Also means that if an item spawned in here, we can actually see it. Which it did! Battery pack, that's very important. That's an interesting photo that we haven't seen before. Maids. I don't remember that photo. Various photos of the maids. That. Sinclair. He wanted a replica of this to be made. Okay. Let's close this off. Lavatory. Great place for that. Nothing seemingly spawned in there. Sometimes you can get loot and stuff. That's a great place to shove that dead end. Let's get a storeroom. Alright. Let's hope that we get somewhere where we can advance from this. Either that or this is going to be a very screwed up day. I'm going to choose parlor here. Okay, so. Key. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is not empty then, because those are both true, meaning that must be the lie. Finally! Oh my gosh, I keep fucking up the foyer, the freaking parlor ones. No, it has to be the den. That's the only option that lets us continue. Okay, let's continue this way. Let's get... Commissary actually lets us go up. I know, like... Blocking yourselves up. With mountain without peas. I really... Okay. Gems, magnifying glass, shovel, set of gems. Interesting. Chapel off of a commissary is rough. Let's redraw. Drawing room's much better here. that door's locked. Let's put security here, and let's turn up keycard doors. Alright. Inventory, nothing. Keycard system, settings, security level, high, offline mode, unlocked. Security menu. Okay. Connect you to network, alright. Remote terminal access. Using RTA, and one offline terminal may be accessed using the Blackbridge protocol. View active terminals. Oh! Office. So having access to that means that once per day we can just use a terminal to access another terminal. Spread gold in the estate. Swan song. Alright. Electronic mail. Oh. So, I can't access email from remoting into the office. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's do indoor nursery. I don't think there'll be anything in there yet. I think we save the drawing room. I think we use a normal key here. Let's see what we get. Walk-in closet is very tempting, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, let's see. The office, pool, a bit. Pool is very nice. Add sauna, pump room. I want to mess around with the pump room. Oh, and it stays with this drained between. Okay, that's fascinating. I wasn't sure that was how that was going to work. Ballroom. Tomorrow you will start the day with an extra 20 steps. I do also want to see the sauna because that's a new room. Gem. It's fairly mundane in here, I guess. It's just a sauna. You can also see the time that it's getting up there. Alright. Time to go see if we've made a mistake by dead-ending ourselves constantly. Granted, the sauna will make tomorrow better. We have to silver key this. think we could Chamber of Mirrors this. I think that's too risky. You know what? No, because that's not off. It's the gymnasiums that's off. Let's get conference room here. Ah, crap. I don't think there's keys in the commissary today. There's a shovel. We could go see if we can dig up a key. Yep, that's where we have to go. That's where that spread money went. Pebbles. Great. Coin. Come on, key. No! Well. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Well. Yeah, let's just call it. Well, we have 20 more steps to tomorrow, so maybe the sauna worth it. Got one new room from the sauna. Gosh. All right. Day 26. 8 a.m. Let's go. Okay. Starting out with freaking 90 steps is pretty good. Like, if we hadn't have, like, so spectacularly lost last time. Let's see. I'm gonna say, with the amount of steps we have, let's see, nothing ever spawns in the hovel, does it? Okay. So, with the amount of steps we have, I think hovel's fine, as long as we get some bedrooms to regain steps as well. Because our goal is the antechamber. Well, speaking of bedrooms... Oh, I've never had one spawn there before. That's a new one. That's a really not good place for a library. I'll hold that chapel there for a bit. Okay, den, just to get... Gems aren't super useful right now because of hovel. Let's see. Parlor, utility. Keep getting I'm gonna make the decision to use utility closet. Gymnasium, garage. I don't know what the vac indicators thing is for. I just know it's a thing. Yeah, because I've gotten screwed over by not having utility closet. Okay. Observatory. Thought there was something on the table for some reason. Oh! Diamondus Major. A bunch of gems. Cool. Honestly, not a bad place for patio. Granted, I can't use the effect of the patio, unfortunately. But, you know. Drawing room. Nothing of note in here. Let's go this way. And let's do dining room so we can keep going. And, like, do what the game suggested I do, which is try and go through ranks before. That's very important because that makes it easier for us to get back to the foundation. Which is an issue we have had before. We'll put a lab here. Also, partially because it carries power. And partially because it means I can use this. Experiment setup. For each bedroom you draft after the second, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Sure. So the second, for each bedroom, I get, if I have 2 hallways. Okay. Perfect. So now I'll get at least 1 key whenever I draft a bedroom. Like the next time I draft a bedroom. Okay. Let's get a West Wing Hall. Also would have been useful if I had the hallway off of the hallway thing. Greenhouse. Actually, we have chapel, so we can't access that corner still. I want to get greenhouse because of that, because I think there's a thing behind there. Not a shovel here. Watering can. But also getting more green rooms is nice. So, let's continue. Coat check security. Let's get security here. I'm not gonna... The one thing I'm gonna do... is change that to unlocked. So I always have the utility closet unlocking as an option. I think we secret passage, because room directory. There's some basic ones that we don't have yet. Interesting. I think we want blue room? Oh wait, we can't get a blue room. $46. Bedrooms. Probably want a bedroom, actually. Key to the bedroom. It's also ironic considering why we want a bedroom is for keys. I say we get the aquarium, though. Because we get stuff from the experiment. And the lever. I don't think we could just bring that back to the greenhouse. Because I don't think we can repair that. Let's unlock this. Let's get a parlor. We can do a parlor game. Okay, parlor. The black box contains gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. I think by logic this has to be true. Because all 3 can't be empty. Well, this has to be lie. That's true. And it doesn't matter if that one's true. Let's unlock this and see where we go. Let's get a cloister. It's a lot of steps, I know, but gives us room options. And there's a keycard door. And that one's locked. Okay. We need to backtrace a lot. And that's a lot of steps we've used. Because you're locked. Yeah, it's expected. Okay. And that's locked, right? Yep. I'm gonna set keycard to high. And then go down. Dark room isn't great. There, I probably should have just redrawn. That's locked. Oh, interesting. We don't have loads of money, so we can't get any of them. Chronograph. We rewind time after drawing. Draw tomorrow, rooms while drafting. Master key opens all normal doors. Emerald bracelet. You don't have to pay the gen costs of drafting. I need to get back to the drawing room, I guess. Need to also theoretically also turn on the utility closet. Go here. Could also, I'm gonna, no, that's stupid. Why am I doing this? No, gosh, I screwed it up again because I'm stupid. Because I'm really, really freaking stupid. Some Counter green room. Any items in green rooms? That doesn't help me. Lift's unlocked. That doesn't. Items don't help me. I need the pantry because of the food. Like, it's only a couple steps, but it's something. But that does... Actually, no. That does matter, because if I get good food... Wait, how many green rooms? 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 15. 15 for less. And we'll get a banana as well. Awesome. So, we can now go to the utility closet and turn off keycard doors. And hope, beyond hope, that what we've done doesn't screw us over. Dark room on, keycard entry system off, but when offline, they open. Okay. I do also actually have the chapel still as an option to go further. I should probably explore this door. Locksmith, no. Green rooms don't cost anything to draft. Don't cost gems to draft. That doesn't help me. I'm gonna redraw. Gymnasium's off. I'm gonna have to try the attic. Treasure map. Wait. That's an interesting design. And a lockpick. Okay, that was worth it. Now let's just hope we have enough food. Okay. Sledgehammer, a lever. Coin purse, treasure map. Okay. So we need to go. Could go up to the showroom and try and go further from there because we have lockpicks and keys and stuff. Yeah, I think that's the only place we can reach. And hope it's somewhere that gives us steps. Commissary. Conference room. Gosh, dang it. Gosh. Not been doing too good here. Oh gosh, it's not been doing well. Green Villa, doesn't matter. We haven't really learned anything. We got items, but it doesn't matter. Gosh. Today I'm gonna make the decision to not bother with the outside stuff for now. Because I don't know how worth it is. Okay, honestly, dark room here. Sure. Whatever. Don't pick anything that requires... Okay, bunk room. Though that's not great. So we don't get the ability of it, but at least it's a dead end out of the way. Alright. Further. Don't want to use gems on a dark room pull. Alright, then obviously that's the foundation, like, lever. Alright. Not terrible. Not an awful place for security, I guess. We'll go and do the usual. Do that until I get a utility room. Like, honestly, walk-in closet here. It's not a bad dead end. Compass, useful. Very useful for what we want to achieve today. Another copy of this photograph. Okay. And here we want honestly hallway, because I don't know what's in observatory right now, and I think we just kind of want options. Could utility closet. That's actually not a bad place for that. Gymnasium off. Dark room can be on. Garage can be on. I just realized that that's this cabinet. Yeah, I don't understand the vac thing. But, okay. Let me go quickly. Keycard system. Keycard system. Security level. It's high, so we get more keycard doors, but they're all going to be open. Reading nook, and we hope that the library is facing north, which it should be with compass. Magnifying glass, perfect. Library. Okay. I say workshop, because workshop also gives us something usually. Yeah, it's usually battery, but... I feel like it's that looks slightly different than I remember. I don't know why. Okay. And let's get the den. Obviously, like, we need the... like, secret garden and stuff or something in order to get... let's just get a spare green room. In order to, like, we need to be able to unlock one of the antechamber doors. But... speaking of unlock... I don't have enough for a special key. Crap, I don't have enough money for anything. I feel like I should go back to the... I know it's a long way, but I think I need to go back to the foundation. Because I think we're just going to keep hitting locked doors, and I think we need to explore lower ranks. Wish I had running shoes, but... it's fine. There's nothing in there. Oh, there is. A gem. Not really worth it, but, you know. Okay, if I had a sleep mask, I would have popped into that bedroom, but I don't, so I didn't. Let's redraw, and that's so great. Thanks, game. I'm gonna get the guest bedroom for that. And then I think I'm just going to bet it all that I get a good key out of the locksmith. Because that's the only option I have, because I've screwed myself over by being risky. Oh gosh, I'm not great at this game. I'm not particularly lucky either. Can you combine the compass with anything? You can combine the compass and the battery pack for the electromagnet? Compass plus battery equals okay, now I gotta see what that does. Even though it locks me out of, like, sledgehammer and stuff. Gotta know what the electromagnet does. A functional powered electromagnet. You are more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting, automatically collect money and keys while entering a room. Okay. That's insanity. Okay. You're more likely to get mechanical rooms. That's fun. Let's go and buy a special key, shall we? Special key. Wait, did I just steal the lockpick, the keys off of the lockpick person? I did! I stole all 25 keys! Oh my gosh, that's amazing! And I got the secret garden key. Okay, we're good. We are so back. I thought we were screwed, but we're so back. Yeah, sure, let's use one of our 25 keys on this. The key card's not useful, but, you know. Special key, secret garden key, because I'm pretty sure that's a forward one. Yes, it is. Okay, open this. We might actually do this. We might need a few more steps, but... we're doing pretty good. Okay, let's explore this rank a bit more. Dining room's probably smart here. Because we're about to hit... because that's rank 8 we need. Wine cellar's not great here. While drafting... study. While drafting, you may spend gems to redraw for... I don't know if we've gotten the study before. Blueprints for stuff. 44 letters in the message. Unused pairings. Letters in the message. Face and ace. Unused pairings. Glove love. Oh, gosh. Oh, and another safe. Craft raft, draft raft, smile mile, viral, coat cat, cold, sturdy, face ace, beard bard. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all rooms of the house. We need them and produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think that this can be pulled off by Thursday. What? Clock tie. What? There's a queen at the bottom of the chessboard. "44 letters in the message. Glove, love, crowd, crow, time, tie." What was the safe code we have? 9083. No. I guess that is just bullshit. I don't know what this... So they all are the same, but... It's just... What does it mean? "44 letters in the message. F. Face and ace." So... We're looking... There's... a message... And depending... on... Oh, gosh. So that would be T. I don't think I have the brain cells for that. Because I need to know what that means. Like, what that's going to relate to. And if that changes. Because that would be... Because here would be... 10... We tag, and then... I don't know what that would be considered. Tree... Coast... Code... I don't know. Either way, we have one objective right now. And it's very important. Okay. Because because that's, this door, so. Okay, I want to get the conference room just in case. let's get laboratory. And let's see what experiments we can run. Each time you find some trash digging, next 3 times you open a locked trunk. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, each time you find some trash while digging, add 1 gold to your allowance. I think that's fine if we happen to somehow get a shovel. Let's hope that we get lucky here. Aquarium. And a shovel. Coin. Okay, let's see what we get in here. Let's unlock the door. We can also go through the dining room for food. Vault key doesn't matter because I think it's gotta be kitchen, so we can buy food because we need steps today. And add morning room to today's draft pool. Doesn't matter, we're not drafting anything else. We have 1 goal right now. And it's get back to the foundation. To continue up, you must go down. Alright. We go over to the kitchen and then left. And then we can stop in the dining room to get the meal. I don't know if that will permanently open anything. Because we've already... I don't know if it'll be a permanent change. You have a showroom. You don't. I don't believe. Yeah. But it's fine. We have 1 objective. Oh, there was an apple on this table that I never saw. I was very laser focused on stuff. Alright. There's a lot of apples in the place now. Key card. No. Why is there apples everywhere? Is it meant to be an encouragement to get this, to get there? Face, ace, F. Key, yep, that's really nice. Turnip. For once I want garbage. Alright. Let's descend. Let's go. Okay. Down here, Bridge Bride BG for Foundation, I guess. Use special key. Basement key. Okay. I don't know if that's worth it, because I am not convinced that's a permanent thing. But it is cool to have that. We'll see tomorrow, I guess. So we need the pump room in order to drain the reservoir. Oh wait, I just realized we could see if we could get the tomb. Wait. Okay. Catacombs. Buried 10 is a buried floor plan. So back in the basement, there's a buried floor plan there. Is that the thing I picked up? Like, no, because the mechanist's room was here. It was in this room. There is a buried floor plan somewhere. Okay, I need to look at the map itself. So the basement, and then it's the bit. So that's that bit. So it would be like here? Right? Okay, so that's the bit where it turns. So it would be like... That's the basement proper. I have a shovel, but I don't know if it's the shovel I need. Gosh, it's hard to figure... It's hard to, like, know if that's something I can currently interact with or not. It's the one issue. I'm just clicking. I have no idea. I need to look at the thing again. But that's also... You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna do a slightly cheaty thing and load up the stream and go back. Let's see. Okay. Judging from that... Okay. It's basically... there. So it should be... like here? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see through the map like that. Oh, right, no, it's supposed to be like here. Oh, I found it! You found a secret forward plan. When you, lost and found. Whenever you enter this room, you lose a... two rare... Okay. Cool. Right. Let me go back. Because I won't... to rotate this a bit. So that's the... Okay. So what I need to do is I need to... I really hope I get Tomb. I don't think that's useful. I think what I need to do is I think I need to rotate it so it goes there. I'll try that. And let's see if we get Tomb. Because if we don't, then shit. But... Lost and Found has rare items. Don't know if that's like... if that'll be keys or just stuff we've not seen before. I think I've already looked over those with magnifier. Okay. We can try seeing if we happen to get Tomb. We do also have Ivory Dice, so maybe we can re-roll. Because we don't have Shrine today. Shrine was a couple days ago. Because we want Tomb. If we need to redo the Angel puzzle, we have the like knowledge for that. Nope. We don't want any of those. Don't want any of those. Tomb. Alright. And it's still open, thank goodness. And we just sucked up a bunch of money from here. Let's wander about, see if we can get more. I don't think we can. nothing weird. Okay. So, we can now go down here to the catacombs. We have death, which just has a broken map, but it doesn't matter because we already know the complete one. Thought that was maybe something, but no. I don't know. That's an issue. I don't know what the deal with that is. Don't know how to raise that. Catacombs. Looks like it's just stairs. It's meant to be. Can't. Don't know how to deal with that. There's an arrow indicating that I should go there, but I can't go there. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know what we need to do in order to open that gateway. The same admin key. Do I have anything? No, I'm trying to just look through my notes. gosh. No. No, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea where or what to do now. Because the basement key leads to the same place. If the obvious thing is that each of those doors open, that's the last one. Because it looks like there's 4 permanents. That'll be the last one. It's just... maybe it's Mom's name? Like, maybe it's... No. Yeah, I've got no idea. No, I have no idea. Like, getting the basement key hasn't solved anything. There is something with the paintings, which I want to test something. If that center one's always F, then maybe the reason they change every day is because they're in different positions. Because I've not been paying attention to them. So, well, I have a map on my thing, so let me rework this map a bit that I wrote for treasure mapping. Okay, so the entrance is clearly F because it's the difference between a face card and an ace card. Dark room, so here. I think it's on pine and pin, so E, because it's a safety pin, like a pine tree. So I think that's E. Here would be bat and bath. So it's H is okay, that's H. Bath. And here it's deer and tag 10. I don't know why food was suddenly spread throughout the house. I don't remember that being part of the meal. Anyway. So. A deer and a dog tag. Where's an L? Moose. I don't know what the tag is. Because it's a dog tag with 10 on it. It's usually a letter different. So that's like... So that is either a deer or like an elk. But I think that's a deer. Or buck. Deer. Deer doesn't make sense because nothing on that would be deer. Buck. No. Deer and dog tag. Tag. Price. Sale. It could be a steer. It's like a moose. Hi, buddy. Because it's a tag. It's clearly a tag. But the question is what... Like... Price? Like, that could be... Like, it's a price tag? But what would the moose be? Oh, wait, it is a tag, and that's a stag. Oh my gosh, it's tag, and that is stag. Obviously. So that's an S. Tag stag. Got this one, which is pine, pin. Okay. And then over here, this would be pray, pry, A. So A. Pray and pry. Okay. And in here would be like pudding. So that's like sand. So that's like pudding or flan. Like dune. So the pudding. It's like a desert. Oh wait, it's desert and dessert? Aren't those the same words? Wait, okay, I need to, like, because my spelling... Okay, yeah, it's a different, it's an additional S. So the bottom row is safes. S-A-F-E-S. Okay. So we can now, we'll go up. Because we've actually unlocked a decent bit, so we might as well take advantage of this. So here is stars and stairs. So that's I, right? S-T-A-I-R-S. Yeah, it would be I. For here. And then utility closet. Plane and plan. N would be E. Plane and plan. Yeah, that would be E. Okay, and here would be, it's like a cake tray and then a tie. So it's a tie, like a, because that's like a dessert tray or something. That would be tie and tie and like a cupcake tray. Like, it's like a tray or like a dessert platter or something, right? There must be something that's called that's... Okay, I'm going to just Google stuff because my own knowledge of like what stuff is. Dessert tray. Oh, it's tier. Obviously, it's a 3-tier display, so it's R. Right. Like, so above that would be R. I think. So then to our left would be the library, which is crow and row. So C is the workshop, which is face. Well, it's a card and car, so it's D. And here it's a vial. It's a tube in a tub, so that would be E. And then in here, it is the... Oh, we can't... There's no paintings here. Shit. Whatever. Tiger and Tier. Right. Tiger. So that'll be G. For... Right? Yeah. G. And yeah, there isn't any in this spare room, unfortunately. Secret garden. Do you happen to have any? I don't think you do. I don't actually think you have the paintings. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever, it's fine. Dining room. So that's a tag, or it could be 10. It's a cliff. What time is it? Oh, okay. It's not that far. Good on time. Because I know there's one thing there. Okay. So this would be like here. That would be like cliff or something. Tag 10 C nickel. It's like either a cliff or a tree or sky or a scene. I don't know. I don't actually know that one. Study. Which would be here, so it would be here. Tie and time would be M. Unused pairing, glove, love, sting, sling, sting, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack. Ace and ace. 44 letters in the message. Face ace. Beard bard. Safes. Cliffs in a tag, or 10, or dog tag. I'm going to take a picture of that one and sit on that. Okay, so this is spine and pine. So that would be S. that would be garden. S. Conference room. That would be a crate. So graph. Crate and a graph. Obviously, like, it's not. Or is it a crate and a rate? So that's because that's a rate of change. Crate rate. That would be C-R-A-T. So I'm going to go with that. So that would be another R. Okay. And then laboratory. Where are your pictures? A bat. And a bat and boat. Bat and boat would be O. And then the aquarium. Oh. Okay, that's the only ones in here, right? A plane and a lantern. That doesn't make sense, though, because plane and lamp... Lamp is L-A-M-P. It could be E. And it's getting really tricky. I'm thinking that could be an E. Because it's lamp and plane. That would be... And there's not a... thing. There's nothing in there. In the kitchen... It's a chef and a chief, which would be an I believe. Yeah. It's interesting because I hadn't seen those two before. I want to go back to the foundation because I haven't gotten that yet. Yeah, it is annoying how... As far as I can tell, the secret garden has nothing in it. Which I think is fine, all things considered. Spare green room doesn't have anything. Okay. I'm gonna go to the guest bedroom first, and then I will need to actually go outside and just... So here There's a rod in a road, so that's an A. Okay. Now I need to go back down to the basement to get through there. See that foundry thing, because the things in the foundry are in that under bit. There's no way that I have to do all of them in one day, though, right? Like, that'd be absurd. Okay. So. A bridge and a bride would be a G. Okay. I'm gonna check something. Because, well, we do have the tomb active. The opposite of the reservoir. So, basically, this minecart is in our way there. So in theory, that should lead... That leads to 9, which is to the north lever. Oh. How did I not pay attention to that? Okay, so I actually need it to be in... Going to the left way. Wait a minute. I just had a thunk. If I position myself so I can raise the thing, and then reset the day, this will stay in the right position, because it's there that I need to go, because it's that spoke. Right, and then I end the day here. Okay. I have a plan now. West-facing bed and breakfast. West wing favored. 5 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. Bing bang bosh. Bob's your uncle. I have a plan. I want to test something now. Because if that's worked the way I think it might, I think we might be on the money. And in which case I want to see if we get Tomb today. Actually, I don't even think it matters. Because we don't need to go out the catacombs. I'm gonna quickly see if the basement key has, if the basement doors remain open. No, it hasn't. Okay. And these have not changed. Oh wait, no, it does remain unlocked. Okay, cool. So that's a much quicker way to get down here. Oh. So that doesn't work. I'd need to somehow rotate all of this. Okay. I was thinking that maybe that's the explanation, but... yeah, I guess not. Because there's something blocking the catacombs way that we don't know. Alright. Well, I think the goal now is to try and figure out the rest of this message. Because from what I've got, the bottom line is safe. So the one above it looks like it spells out the word 8-ish. Okay. So I want to try and just... yeah, because that's... I want to test the theory. Actually, I want to get rid of spare green room now, because it doesn't have paintings. I have this row done. Let's get a pantry. Yep. That would be stag and tag. Yep. Okay, it's consistent. And so, above it, we can get the parlor, which will have... that's a car to cart, so that's T, like I expected. So the bottom two lines are 8 safes. So I'm basically going to now, my goal is going to try and fill out as much of this as I can. Okay. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. I think by nature that has to be wrong. Because they both say the same thing. And thus they both only one of... you can't have only one of them be false. Okay, let's get den. Okay, this would be just H, because that's bath and bat. Okay. Up here, this is new territory. By definition, I want this because this is something we don't have. Clock and lock would be a C. I think the third line up that I think this line is going to be crack. Get the study again. P's peak. P and peak is K. Crack 8 safes. Oh hey, magnifying glass, cool. Crack 8 safes. Honestly, commissary. I can still redraw with gems? Is that a permanent ability? I didn't think that was meant to be. Oh wait, that's what study does. Right. Okay. And that would be Rod Road. Yep. Okay, we know that. Let's get a shovel. Shovels are just very handy. Okay, so we don't have this. Let's get Reading Nook, because that's more. Key. Stage. And then plant. I don't know what kind of flower that is. But that's like gotta be like stage or theater. Stage. Oh, it's sage! Of course, it's sage. It's stage and sage. So that would be right above commissary, which isn't still in the center. That would be stage, sage, would be T. My random knowledge of things is coming in handy. You know what? I'll take a chapel just so we can get stuff, because just... Oh shit, chapels don't have paintings. Fuck. That's annoying. Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna just take a courtyard. I don't know if they have paintings. No, they don't. Green rooms typically don't, which is unfortunate. An old shoe, great. Get a key. A secret passage. Tent and tag. Tent. Camp. Scent. No. That's clearly tag. Camp. Tent. Tent doesn't have tag enough. It's not enough. No, that's too. Camp. Tag. Send camp. Tent. Tag. Tent and tag. Tent tag. Tent tag. Camp. know. My gosh, I don't know. Like, that could be cent as well, or sale, or price, but that's a tent in camp, in the woods, in the trees. Like, there's not enough similarities between a tent and a tag. Camp, tag. Site tag. I don't know. That one's weird. Camp tag. Tent tag. Tree tag. Campsite. Site tag. Tree tag. Sleep tag. Sale site. Sale tree price. Don't know. Okay, I'm gonna continue and see. Oh, never mind. Guess I'm not. Tag camp. Tag tent. But it's not. Campsite, sale tag, price tag, campsite. Wait. Price tag. Camp site. I see a T No, it's not quite. Oh, you do a P as well. Sale tag would be the same thing, but worse. I don't know. I don't know with that one. I really don't know. All I do know is that we're about to get freaking scammed. Okay. Right. We have this in her. Let's code check, like grab the vault thing. Oh. Car keys? I'm gonna check the car keys as opposed to... Because the vault thing seems useful. But I've not seen car keys yet. Yeah, that was... Didn't give us much, but... The outer room doesn't have a picture, does it? Like, doesn't have a letter. I don't know why it would, but for some reason part of me remembers one of them having something. Trading post. Anything interesting for trade in here? A little too dangerous to pick up. Vault key for a lockpick kit. I mean, no. Yeah. I know it's probably a waste of a day, but... Crack 8 safes. Let's see if we can continue further. Because I think our next clue is seriously this. Because this is the only lead. Because I don't know how to do the thing underground because we can't maneuver it correctly. Okay. So, for that we just have to go up. Additional one, then left. Trip and tag, no. Get the den. Wait, that would be just not massively important. Let's get the commissary. Road. Let's see. Sledgehammer, metal detector. I wonder if there's an upgrade for the metal detector. Now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I want to see if the Chamber of Mirrors has one. Oh. Oh, but it's all the same. So that's like a stretcher and a coat. It's like a trench coat and a stretcher. A coat and a cot. I think it's coat and cot. A coat. Let's see. Cot is C-O-T, I believe. So coat and cot would be A. Button. So cool. Dat is all I have for this line. Dat, and then we can see if I want a library because I want to go up. Lock and lock. What's our next one gonna be? Dead end rooms are more common. Weirdly, I'm fine with the study. I mean, with the weight room, rather. Okay. So that's a match. And a pine. Match. Tree. Fire. Pine. Great, thanks. D-A-T. I can't get the rest of the word, unfortunately. A match. And a pine tree. Tree match. Or flame and a tree. This line is hard. It's a match and a pine tree. I'll come back to it. That's locked. Great, thanks. Okay. Above, I'll put a den here for more options. A cart and a rate. No. Graph and a mine. It's a graph. And coal rate cart. A graph. It's a graph and it's coal. It's a graph and it's a mine cart. It's a graph and a pickaxe. Graph cart. Graph track. Rate. Coal rate cart. I think it was cart, but rate has an E and cart doesn't. And cart obviously has a C and rate doesn't. Graph. Coal. Mine. Oh my gosh, my brain is... I've been doing pretty good with them, but... It's like cart... and rate. No. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get a thing here. Chapel, thanks. Yeah, because I don't need... because I have that. So, kitchen's fine here, actually. So the kitchen one, which is the edge of this, is a dune and an ampersand. A desert and a letter. A dune and desert ampersand. Letter. Desert. Dune. Letter. And... This row is really hard. These final two especially for this. Also, chapel gives me nothing. Forgot. So corridor is a coat. And I don't know what the cliff is. Because I had cliff and tag before. I don't know what that is meant to be. Cliff, tag, coat. Oh wait, no, it's coast for this. Coast and coat. That would be coast, coat, S. So that would be 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That would be an S here in a row that I have nothing. So that's very useful. Let's get the boudoir. Has a window in a plane? Is that a window? Plane, glass, sky, glass, stain, plane, no. I'm pretty sure that's meant to be like a window or like glass. Plane, sky, glass, plane, fly, glass, pane. Oh, it's a pane of glass in a plane, maybe? Pane, plane. That would be an L. Oh, wait, no. Glass pane. No, it is E. Yeah. So that would be L. So I think that might be small. Crap. 8 saves. So much locked stuff. Match wood plane, not plane. Match tree. Match pine. Light pine. Light tree. Fire fir. Fire fir. So maybe that's meant to be a fir tree, or in this case, fir tree. So that would be fire fir. So it would be E, right? E above that would be date. I don't know if that's right. Date. Kitchen. I don't know if that's right. Date, really? Date, crack, 8 saves. Oh wait, I don't have the shovel. Kind of blending together now. Gosh dang it. Car keys doesn't matter yet. Put the green room there. Got plane and plan. Corridor could work, but no. I'm just gonna closet. Lucky rabbit's foot. Chance finding items. Desert. Alright. Chamber of Mirrors makes it so that I can find duplicates. I'm gonna get a dining room. Oh yeah, salt shaker. Cool. If only. I'm gonna get the spare green room, unfortunately. As much as I want to link up to the Chamber of Mirrors. Laboratory's too tempting. Let's see. Gosh dang it, stop showing up coat check when I can't. The other two boxes are true. The other two boxes are blue. The other two boxes are empty. Why? False. So, false, false, true, meaning this is the one with the stuff in it. Oh wait, I've not been paying attention to where I am. Okay, wait. This would be 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't actually have whatever's in here. A pilot and a plot. Pilot plot. So it'd be an I guess. It's like a plot of land. There's nothing here. Sledgehammer? Just something. I don't have keys, so... Draft green room, it doesn't matter, I can't. I actually don't have anything in here. So this would be 3 down on the left. which is the one on the left I don't have. Grain and rain. That's easy. That's G. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna run the steps before I do it. Let's just call it a day. Okay, I'm so close to figuring out something. One more day, I think. I'm so close. I'm so freaking close. Den. Let's actually, like, basically just try and pine. I'm in a closet just so I can get those, which is very good. Tag, stag. Because, yeah, what this is basically teaching me, it's whatever the, like, a type of that thing. Which is not great if you don't know loads of stuff. Like, it's not great without knowledge of English, that's for sure. Reading nook. I mean, surely you need to, like, open the door as well, but, you know. In order to, like, get out the garage. Sorry, I'm thinking out loud and in my head at the same time. Plain plan. Okay. Bookshop? You're new? Stars. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come to no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold was breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, called A New Clue, comes out only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexpected disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating the writing of the book was completed and well into editing stages many months before the disappearance. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from the first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, who many theorize may have been an inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were all standing together elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. So, Mom's book. Oh shit, we can buy it. Will be permanently added to the library. Oh no! The original version of the history of Orindia? Oh gosh, it's lore. The Curse of Blackbridge, A New Clue. Oh my gosh, bookshop. I need to acquire vast amounts of money for this. Oh, this is important. These are drafting strategy volume 4 and 5. Fuck off. Don't care about that. Realm and Rune. Interesting. Curse of Blackbridge. Probably related to that. New clue in history of Orinda is very important. Okay. We could buy one of the other ones now, but I think we don't need that yet. This is gonna make dead ends more. I think that's maybe fine. Rex is the dead. I guess we're getting a mailroom. No, I don't think there's anything in the mailroom for us to pick up. Because we only got one of those experiment letters procced, so. Bookshop is very interesting. That's a very rare room. Either that or the game. I'm not convinced whether or not, like, the game is basically programmed to only give you certain rooms after you've discovered certain things, or what. Because, like, it's weird that we're getting the study all the time now as well. Laundry room. Okay. Let's get. We need the corridor because we need to be able to continue. We're likely to get red room. Oh, that's bad. This run's already really, really bad. But the bookshelf is fascinating. The bookshop, rather. It has to be the gymnasium, unfortunately. Broad Road. Has to be Chapel. I'm gonna go and buy one of those drafting strategy books to just add them permanently to the library. Because I don't want to lose all my money and lose any ability to do anything with the bookshop. I'll get volume 5. So that's now added to this. So I wish I hadn't filled something in willy-nilly. But it was, like, I was wondering, like, after you've read all the books there, what is the point of the library? Getting the library continuously, like, or at least getting the books again. Oh, is that a gem in here? It's new. I'm used to getting those here. Let's coat check in the off chance we are able to get around to the left and get a garage. Lost and found. When you enter this room, you will lose a random inventory item. Doesn't matter. Okay. Upgrade disc. Very important. What is that? Bit of a tablet or something. Oh, it's a puzzle box. Promise I probably know what I'm doing here. Hey, another allowance token. Lost and found. I don't know what that is. Okay. Gosh. Wait, room. There's also no... There's probably just no pictures in red room. Oh wait, there's one here. That's Graph and Coal. Graph Coal. I don't know what that could be. That's 5th row. Yeah, I don't know. Graph coal. Graph cart. Let's unlock the door here. Aquarium. Guest bedroom to just get back some of our energy. Tier tiger. Aquarium to get a gem. Okay, well this would be the end of that. Tag intent. I don't know. Could get a showroom. Get a thing when we spend... Oh wait, no, that's a different day. Jeez. Showroom has nothing. Great. So happy. Wonder if having a furnace with a freezer. It works! Having the furnace in the freezer melts the freezer. And then this is P peak. But I can't... It won't melt Sinclair's personal freezer. Another upgrade disk. The network servers are finally out of cold storage, or at least as many as we could fit into the surrounding walls of the grotto of off the East Drive. The last few days have been very busy, but I'm glad I was able to take a short break from gardening to help Randolph install the network. It was, after all, the least he could... the least he could do, since it was I who suggested the final location. We decided that we were going to store 2 unused servers here in Mount Holly's freezer. They should serve as readily accessible replacements should any of the primary consoles fail. And the code for the freezer is for the key equals rev a D evad. Okay, cool. Another note, we need to increase the heat in here even more. Somehow. Doesn't matter. Counts are frozen. Cliff Coast. Yeah, it's coast. Okay. We have 2 upgrade discs. We need to go outside. No! Gosh dang it. That's unfortunate, but we couldn't do anything about that. That just really fucking sucks. It could have hit a watering can, but it didn't. We have 1 upgrade disc, which is better than no upgrade discs. We need to run outside to the Blackbridge thing. Oh gosh, that sucks. We keep losing upgrade discs. I guess the best place for Lost and Found would be a place where you don't have to... It's not a requirement to go back through it. Oh wait, no. Shit. Okay. Insert the disc. I wish we had 2, but it's fine. Storeroom upgrade. Okay. So, basically, you could have 2 keys, 2 gems. I think, legitimately, 10 gold is probably not bad. 2 keys is also useful, but I feel like 10 gold is probably very good. Floor pen has been successfully upgraded. Okay. Wait. This admin key has been deactivated. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. is with that. Welp. Guess what I could have done is run out. I probably should, whatever. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It doesn't matter. We got one upgrade. And we found out that we found owned an admin key that indicates that has been deactivated. But we also know that we can melt the freezer with the furnace, but it doesn't do the personal freezer. Yeah, I don't know. I'll need to sit on some of those. But for now, I think I'm going to call it a day. We've actually got a decent amount. We've permanently unlocked that basement key, which, had the foundation been further in the place, could have been more useful. But in all honesty, I don't think it's that big of a deal, because being able to go down there through the foundation instead of, like, backtracking like crazy is useful. So I'm not too mad about that. We finally figured out what the hell the paintings are for, and have started on those. I have no idea. The cliff and coat, we got that. That was coast. Well, coast and tag. It's not like the coast and tag is really what's screwing my brain. It's one of the ones, because I just don't know, like, coast tag, like, there's not, yeah, I don't know, beach tag, no. Fern fire being E. It's date, which doesn't make sense without the final letter. And then, yeah, I don't know. Things are getting weird, and I think they're only gonna get weirder. I thank you all for watching. I'll see you next week. Like,